this whole month, right? I've been testing bulk cycles for like 2.5 years right now. Um, did it this 1 month, right? So I'm getting the gains, but now I'm getting all these fucked up interactions with people, and they're like, "Oh, Drew, you're being an asshole," blah blah. And it's like, and I'm like, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but I can't really describe what's happening. It's like when I'm in the moment, it's just like I get tunnel vision and I just get really angry. I guess I don't know. And I'm not trying to get angry at people and stuff. But I get and I think what you always say is like how you approach the world is how it will approach you, and that's basically what was happening to me. And people, all these bad things were happening to me, and I was like I don't want to do this, so I had to taper it back. So I mean, so I guess my final thought is, should I just try to stay above water? So this is basically, I'll just tell you what my plan is right now to address this problem. Right now, I just said, okay, I can't bulk for the time being since I just don't have enough money, right? Like I
Mhm.
could dirty bulk right now. I could if I wanted to. I could get big, but I just don't feel like it's going to solve anything. I'm just going to wait till I graduate and basically what you're saying, compromise my goals. I hate doing that. I don't want to do it, but I just don't have any other options, like my frustration is I just don't I've been trying to find something concrete I can latch onto. There's just nothing, it's like I try to get the coaching clients, do that for like 5 months, getting some traction. I go to the YouTube channel, I do that, still hitting this quarter Squarespace so I can sell the product. And then I'm like, if I just had some money or something. And I guess what I'm asking is, when you burn all the boats and you have nothing else, what do you do? Do you just suffer? I think that's basically, I guess, what I do. I don't.
Yeah, I mean, you do. It's true. You do suffer. That's, I mean, but well, pain is suffering is a choice. Pain is not, right? So you don't necessarily have to suffer. What it's suffering only occurs when you do not accept reality, right? You cannot suffer and accept reality at the same time. Suffering is only denial of reality. So
Right.
but here, just from a very logical, let's step back to the pragmatic, logical perspective. Forget about bulking right now. Like,
Okay.
you have way bigger fish to fry. Like, take that whole weight off your shoulder of needing to figure out the bulking diet, and I don't have enough money to bulk,
Just
and
ignore it.
all that. Just, yeah, you're fine for now.
It just
Like,
angers me. But sorry, go ahead. All right.
I know, but solve the bigger problems you have now, right? Because if you think about it this way, right, sometimes solving problems is two things. It's one, it's focus, and two, it's figuring out the right order to put the dominoes, right? Because
Right.
if you solve the bulking problem, it doesn't really solve the other problems cascading
It
down.
doesn't.
But if you get the money problem figured out, right? If you get coaching clients, if you get that going on, now it solves the bulking problem, because now you can afford to buy
Right.
the diet that you want, and you have more time and you have less stress, right? Because most likely the symptoms that you're seeing are related to stress. That's what I would say it is, because you're putting yourself
Oh.
under a lot of pressure, right? And so let's get rid of some of that pressure. Forget about the bulking for now. Just focus on one thing. Figure out what domino do you need to knock down that will make the other ones, fall down, right? Figure out what is the one thing that you can do that's going to be the biggest leverage in your life right now, and just focus on that. It doesn't mean totally ignore things, right? Don't get fat and get out of shape, and you know what I mean, but focus on one main domino and get that
Right.
domino knocked down. That's the key right now. That's what you
All
need to work on.
right. Well, I think I'll just go ahead and yeah, that's what I was hoping to hear. I think I just need affirmation to hear it because I was figuring because I'm just like the type of guys, like if I have to compromise something, I just really get pissed off. I'm the type of person that believes that he can have everything, even though I don't want to say I'm delusional, but I am to my own point. But yeah, so I'll go ahead and focus on the coaching. I'm pretty sure I can get some cash flow coming in from that,
Good.
and I think I'll just suffer with it. And well, I mean, take the pain, but don't suffer, and I'll just come
Exactly.
back in 5 months and see where we're at from then. But I appreciate
Yeah.
your input as always. Thank you,
Yeah.
man.
And I'll say this, the last thing I'll say is that you can have everything, you just can't have it all at once.
Can't have it all at
Right?
once.
So you can have everything, but you have to take it one step at a time in order to, when you try to get everything at once, that's when you run into problems. So
I mean, I'll be frank with you, John. That's the one thing I'm always impressed by is like, I'm like, this guy, he has the body, he's got the real estate, he's got the business. I'm like, I want the business, the real estate, the prop. Well, I mean, not me to not that level, but I still want it all. And like, if I have to compromise life, it pisses me off.
but I had to work on it one thing at a time, one
Right, right,
focus at a time. And then once you have the ball rolling, it's easier, right? So there was a period of time where I really focused on the physique. Once I got the physique down, it doesn't take as much to maintain it. Once I got the business going, right?
right.
Because now it's a lot easier to run Bulldog Mind. I mean, I still work way more than I should, but it's easier because there's money coming in, so I can pay people to do things, right? So it doesn't quite take as much of the focus, right? The real estate
Yeah.
too. I'm not spending a lot of time investing in real estate or dealing with
Oh,
properties right now, but I did that at a phase of my life. That's why I'm saying, like, you bring these things on board, like trying to have it all at once, like that's, you sometimes you see someone and you're like, oh, well, I just want to have it all just like
the,
they have it all. And it's
the,
like, no, but just focus on one thing, like build it, and then you'll get to that
the
point.
mistake I'm making, is I'm doing too many things at once, and I should just do one phase where I do like 3 years of this, 2 years
Mhm.
of this. Okay, I got you.